Good evening, everyone. Have you guys ever heard the song Straight Outta Compton by a group named the NWA? Well, let me tell you something about it. So, I'm going to introduce the artist. The artist that we have is O'Shea Jackson Sr. Now, you may ask, who is this person? Well, some of you guys know him as Ice Cube. Ice Cube was born in Crenshaw, California. He was part of the NWA, where he produced music, and he also played a key role in the song Straight Outta Compton. A fact about him is he first started to play, or he was first part of the rapping music industry when he was first challenged by one of his friends. Ever since, he's been one of the best at it. Next up, we have Lorenzo Gerald Patterson. Now, Patterson, he is mostly known as MC Ren. He was born in Compton, California. He was part of the NWA when he wrote half of Easy Does It. Now, Ren contributed to Straight Outta Compton as well, and he was the only one that released albums years after the group had split up originally. One fun fact about him is that he was actually still in high school when he first joined the group, so it's pretty interesting that a successful artist was in an influential group while in high school. Next up, we have Eric Lynn Wright. Most of you guys know him as Eazy-E. He's one of the best artists that there ever was in the hip hop industry. He was born in Compton, California as well. He impacted the music industry with his music, and he was one of the he was considered the face of the group. Unfortunately, he died to pneumonia. But he will always be remembered as one of the best to ever rap. Now, members of the group, such as Dr. Dre, he believed that Eazy-E, he was treated the best. Like, he was treated like a king. Jerry Holler, he was the band manager. He basically took care of him and treated him better than any other of the other artists in the group. And lastly, we have Andre Romel Young. He was born in Compton, California. He's known as Dr. Dre. Now, Dr. Dre, he's been in the hip hop industry for a very long time. Dre has been a producer throughout his entire career. He's known for his amazing beats in songs, and he was a producer for NWA and its songs such as Straight Outta Compton. One fun fact that I learned about him when I was researching him is that he donated about $10 million to a performing arts center in his hometown, Compton, California. It's interesting to me because nowadays artists, when they're successful in their music, they tend to give out or give back to their communities to make sure no kid has to face what they had to face in their childhood. Something about the song that I noticed is that each verse, when the artists introduce themselves, they tend to list characteristics about themselves and let the listeners know who they are and where they're from. The NWA was a group that wasn't liked by many people. Most of the songs, such as Straight Outta Compton, was to raise awareness about the black African Americans, the way they were treated with the police. Most people didn't like the group because due to the lyrics of the songs that they would use, but this didn't stop the NWA from making music. Um, some say that they were a bad group, but I see them as a influential group that affected the music industry. And yeah, I'm going to attempt to rap it since he challenged me. So I'm only gonna do like the first minute. Let's see. Okay. I'm getting mad. But yeah, I think this was one of the best songs that I liked from the album. I found it really nice. Like the beat, everything was nice about it. So yeah. Alright, here we go.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Straight out of Compton, crazy named Ice Cube. From the gang called With Attitudes. When I'm called up, I gotta solve up. When hauled up. You too, boy, if me, the police are gonna have to come and get me. That's how I'm going out. For the pump, that's showing out. Sorry, mom, they wanna rumble. Mixing and cook 'em in the pub like gumbo. Going on with a gap that's funny. So give it up smooth. You know, telling me you move. To the murder rap, keep y'all dancing. With the crime record like Charles Branson. AK-47 is a tool. Don't make me act like a fool. Baby, I'm not at the box daily. Yo, weekly, monthly, yearly. Until dumb, see clearly. I'm down, capital CPT. Boy, yeah. So when I'm in the neighborhood, you better duck. As I leave, you leave, I'm stomping. I'm out of Compton. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. Tell me where you're from. Straight out of Compton. Another crazy. More punks to smoke, yo. Get bigger. And you know this. But won't show this. But I don't give up. I make my snaps. I'm not from the records. I'm from the crack. The definition is jacking, and when I'm legally armed, it's called packing. Shoot 'em in a minute. I find a good piece of and go up in it. I'ma call you. You'll probably get mad like it, but that shows me you're not opposed to it. Here's my attitude legit, cause I'm tearing up. Actually, that's good enough for me. Well, thank you.